So this is a case that we will be discussing on Ryman Pharmaceuticals, and it is with regards to an engineer that was in the middle of testing and noticed that the test results came out significantly above expectation, which could revolutionize the industry. And the ethical dilemma was, should he call his stockbroker and purchase $20,000 worth of stock ahead of time before anybody else was aware of the results?
I think the answer is no, he shouldn't. There's an ethical dilemma there. Obviously, we're all familiar with insider trading. He's probably violating a number of insider trading laws. I think he could be held accountable. Officer, well, certainly, maybe he could be. I don't know, but I think the organization might be held accountable. He might be, he might be adding a lot of risk as an individual, and there could be severe fines and jail time. I think the risk outweighs the reward in this case. Is my opinion.
I feel the fact that he is actually part of the company, that could even compound his fine or his sentence. So Martha Stewart, she wasn't even an insider. She just got insider information. And to be an insider, you just have to be part of the company. It doesn't say anything about corporate executive trading. This could be a janitor, this could be anyone in the company. This person belongs to the company, he has insider information, and he wants to capitalize on it. It's a slam dunk. You don't do it.
Same thing, it's insider information, and there's probably some kind of disclosure agreement that he signed when he joined the company, or there's an internal policy on that too.
Yeah, I completely concur. I think the fact that he not only works for the company, but actually had those results initially firsthand could potentially, if that came out in any kind of investigation, would not lead to very nice findings for this individual. So
I think if the devil's advocate was here, somebody might say that this is the company's not going to be profiting in excess. It's not something that the company's profiting off of. It's just an individual, maybe even part of the sales team that he worked hard for that. But I can't slice or dice it in any way that shows that this is the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do that I would advise.
Yeah, and I completely, I think that there's just a no-brainer. Now what I will say is there's probably a very big inclination to do it. You've got this great result, and there's a possibility to cash in on it. I'm not denying that desire to do that, but absolutely would advise against it and not do it myself.
And again, as long as there is that correlation between somebody capitalizing on insider information, well, that insider information and making money in the stock market, as long as there's that correlation, that's insider trading, and it can't happen. If perhaps he did decide to tell a janitor, say in an unethical, again, devil's advocate point of view, if he decided to tell a janitor, hey, you should invest, and I think we're really doing well. This could possibly, improve. I think we're going to be doing well. We might want to invest in the company. And that janitor, I think, could possibly go in there and without any specific information, and perhaps that third party might be able to, find a loophole and not get penalized through any sort of litigation.
But as long as any information is influencing the purchase of the stocks has to do with results and disclosure of that thing.
And knowing, even if you told a janitor, I would even disagree with that, because even if you told a janitor, the janitor could say, I got information from a scientist who was testing that particular item. And I just think the whole thing is a time bomb. You just can't even go there.
Right. He could even argue and say, well, there's no guarantee that I would profit from this. It's a risk that I take, but at the same time, it's still insider trading any way that you look at it.
Yeah. In my perspective, it just seems the more specific the information is, the more potential I think the liability would be.
I think in conclusion, we could all say that conclusively we agree that we would not make that purchase ourselves, we wouldn't contact our broker to make that purchase, and we would advise to stay away from it collectively.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I'd probably call some family